right, it's late summer, early fall. We're out here on Lake of the Woods, one of the best walleye fisheries in the world for numbers and size. Well, we're running into both today. We picked up a ton of numbers of fish pulling bottom bouncers on a little rocky extension in 25 to 28 feet of water that breaks off into mud. But we're noticing there's a lot more bigger fish on the graph down there that aren't biting. And so after we caught, a number of those 11 up to 18-inch fish that are fun and get you a lot of action, we figured we'd go back through there and grab a big fish weapon, like to call the Jigging Rap. And in my opinion, there's no better way to target specific marks that you're seeing on your unit than to hit him in the face with a Jigging Rap. And my good buddy Joel Nelson clued me in on a little bit of a secret that Lake of the Woods is loaded with rusty crayfish. If you throw eaters in the live well, come back later, you'll see that they're spitting up blaze orange and red crayfish. And so this Jigging Rap, which typically is mimicking bait fish, perch, shiners, we're trying to mimic crayfish, and that's the reason for this color. And what we're doing is same program, snapping it, letting it crash into bottom and jump up. But what that does is it looks just like a crayfish when they kick and back off before they settle back down to the bottom. So picking up numbers on bottom bouncers, but going back in, checking out the graph and hitting them in the face with this when we see these big marks that we want to bring topside. We were picking fish up out off the edge of this little rock point, and then all of a sudden the fish just disappeared. And I'm thinking the angle of the sun's getting down a little bit here, so the first place we checked is we slid up on top of it in 21 feet of water, and came right over a pot of fish, caught one out of it, and now it's search mode to try to find the next little clump of fish that we're gonna hit. And what we're doing is just idling around, fingers are on the trigger, ready to drop. So as soon as we graph, if it's an individual fish, I don't usually stop. If there's 4 or 5 on the graph, I'll throw it in reverse. And then when that prop wash from putting it in reverse makes bubbles on top, I know what to aim at when I'm pitching my Jigging Rap back. And I know that that's right where I just graphed those fish. We went over a little pot of, 5 or 6 fish on the graph, so I threw it in reverse. Dropped right back over the top, and I like to think that it picks off the nicer fish in the schools. I'm sure pulling bottom bouncers, we would have caught the 13 or 14 inchers if I can grab this girl. But yeah, just popped another one. It was just instantly. As soon as you see them on the graph and you pitch a jig at them, if you're anywhere within eyesight, they come in and just smoke it. Because with that Jigging Rap, it's so visual. It doesn't have, all the rattles and the noise. They see that bait darting and it's just a reaction bite. Let's put this one back.